Okay, so I guess this is a voice reveal. It's gonna be a while to a face reveal. But sorry for the mic quality because I got these earbuds I'm using right now for the mic in my phone box. I'd be using my Bluetooth earbuds I use to, produce with, but it uses the phone mic if I try to record it with the mic, and it just doesn't work out because the phone mic, you would be able to hear my touches on the phone. But we're gonna give this like a quick rundown, just so like the video doesn't surpass, I guess, like 20, 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Because I did a pre-recording and it went past 30 minutes, and I was just like, oh, we can't have that. It's gonna be too long. So I'll try to make this under like 10 minutes. So right here we have the lead, and it's just really simple. Well, it's a bit complex for FLM, I guess. And here we just have the retrig automating, the unison phase automating, and then some of the detune, along with the leveler to give it a little choppy feel. And the same goes for the color bass, the melodic bass right here. The ARP really has nothing automating to it besides the leveler and one of the reverbs. So this is what the lead sounds like on its own. Yeah, so a pretty little sound. And then right here we have the art, and I have the art set to 1/8 going down. And here's how it sounds. And then here we have the bass, the little color bass. And really what gives it most of its umph, that's really how I can put it, is this, the little reverb trick where you make something metallic. And really what you do, you set the decay to 0, you set the mix to 100. The normal way I do it, I have this room size right here set to 0. But for this one, I have it set like halfway. So here's how it sounds with it. And then here's how it sounds without it. Kind of interesting. And then if you play all three of them together, this is what it sounds like. And that was lag. And then over here I have a little part where I somewhat changed up the bass. I added a flanger, but you can hardly hear it. You can hardly tell it's there, so. And I didn't solo it. Okay. Yeah, but something different about that resonance frequency, I guess. I think it's because I turned the detune speed down. Yeah, I think that's why. Yeah, but that's really it. And then for the second drop, I put the build-up chords right here, like this part right here. I just copy and pasted them and made it into a drop. So this lead, it sounds weird. It's like, if I were to give it a term, I think it'd be fancy. So, like the way this and then the bass sound, like the weird frequencies it puts out. So here's how the lead sounds in this part. And then the art. Nothing's really different about the art. And then here you got the bass part. Yeah, and then just a lot of reverb to make everything fade back into itself. So going down here, this part, I like this part. It's like a weird bell sound, like a weird bell chimey sound. And this is how this one sounds. And then here's some more variants of it. And then the last part. Now that last part, it reminds me of, I don't know how to say it. It reminds me of the artist Zan Griffin. Some of the sounds he makes, it's like just euphoric. And then right here we got a little water sound. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of water. It reminds me of the song Opal by Sharks. And it's just like a simple detuned supersaw with retrig turned on, drenched in reverb. And then, but like this one's easily remakeable. All you gotta do is just get a supersaw, set the voices to 12, turn the retrig on. That's really about it. And then this part right here, it sounds like a weird sloshing effect. Like it's like you're sloshing, I guess, mouthwash in your mouth or something like that, but like in an electronic way. I really don't know how to explain it, but like that's the way I could explain it. Yeah, like a nice little interesting fill sound. And then this part right here, it was mainly used for like reverb, ambience, and all that. And this part right here, this part right here in like the second drop, it fades into itself to make a little fill part. And I don't know how to describe the sound, but it's a cool sound. Yeah, that one's it. And then here's a part where it's just this one right here, copy and pasted the fade into itself. So if I turn this one on, and that's a little example of it. And this part right here, it's the first layer of like, I guess, the most dubstep bass we have in this track. So this is what it sounds like. And then for this one, I'll just turn off all the processing for it just to show how simple the sound is by itself. So it's just a really simple sound, and all that's needed to do it really is just a reverb and I guess a little flanger. And then the rest of it is just like, you know, cut off the lows and then give it a bit of stereo. And then here we got the main one. This is more of a yoy bass. And we got like two little peak automations, just automating. I don't know why I switched to 2 and to 3, but that's how it goes, I guess. This one's a bit more simple, I guess. Well, not that simple for a yoy bass, I guess. But I don't see a lot of people making basses out of supersaw, so I think it's kind of cool. So here's how it sounds. And then with it, okay, and that cracked. So I'm guessing that was really loud because I had my volume turned down for me. So sorry if that hurt y'all's ears. I'm gonna not play it with the distortion on it. I'll just do this. And the reason I distorted the EQ is because it was like too loud for what it was. Like it was just more standing out with the frequencies. So if I play it with it under the distortion, just not that good. But yeah. And then if you learn together, you get that. And it's kind of like an airy, roomy type bass. And then this is the other sound. This is the only new sound that's introduced in this section right here, like the second drop. And it's like a little vocal synth I made with reverb. And it's that reverb trick where like you just have it right here and then you automate it going up. Like that. And that's about it. Then we got the drums. Oh wait, no, I forgot. We have the bass. So the bass is like this. We're gonna breach 10 minutes on this recording part right here, but I guess that's fine. So right here you got like a weird 808 sound. And instead of making it an 808 for something, I made it a sustained bass. And then just put that automation on it. And adding this little just gave it a bit more of a fun tone, I guess. Yeah, and the sub bass is just the noise bass. And this is how it sounds all together. And that's pretty much the track for you. Besides these two little sounds at the bottom, this part's just a really simple thing to do with super saw. This is what it sounds like. And you just got a classic Reese bass. But yeah, that's pretty much the track. That's basically it. I don't know about making a tutorial on this, really, like just making one of the little basses, cause I feel that like you could just get the bass from just watching the video, and then you can just apply it to your theme instead of just directly giving you a file. And that's about it, I guess. So I don't know about a tutorial on this, but that's pretty much it. So I guess see you on the next video. And sorry about saying, oh yeah, I'll upload a week. I'll upload like once every week. And it's been like over a month since I uploaded. But for this voice stuff, I guess if feedback is good, I'll go ahead and just start doing it more. Because I guess I like doing it, but I gotta wait until my house is like completely silent to do it, because this mic, it's like a stereo mic or something. It just picks up everything around you. So sorry my voice has been clipping. But yeah, that's about it. So I guess goodbye. And we'll see what I got for the next video. Hopefully I can get it out by next week and not go on another month hiatus like last time. So see ya.